On September 6, 2025, Yunnan province in southwestern China endured a devastating disaster. Days of heavy rainfall triggered severe flooding and caused a major dam in the region to suddenly burst. The collapse released an enormous surge of water that swept through valleys, towns, and farmland, bringing destruction to communities already weakened by floods and waterlogged soils in previous days. This event is regarded as one of the most catastrophic disasters in the province's recent history. For days before the incident, water levels in the reservoir had risen steadily, far exceeding safe limits. Although controlled discharges were carried out, relentless rainfall placed unbearable pressure on the dam. By dawn on the 6th, the wall could no longer hold. Residents downstream recalled hearing a thunderous explosion, followed by torrents of muddy water crashing down, carrying soil, rocks, and debris. Within minutes, entire neighborhoods were submerged, vehicles overturned, homes were destroyed, and fertile farmlands disappeared beneath murky waters. Although evacuation warnings had been issued, the speed of the collapse left thousands unable to escape in time. Rescue teams rushed in with motorboats, rafts, and helicopters to save those trapped. But the fierce currents and floating debris made operations extremely dangerous. Meanwhile, emergency shelters quickly filled to capacity. Thousands of families who had lost their homes crowded into schools, community centers, or temporary tents. For many, the most urgent concern was simply survival, having shelter, clean water, and food to endure the days ahead. The humanitarian toll has been immense. Thousands of homes were swept away or severely damaged. Power lines collapsed, plunging communities into darkness. Hospitals became overcrowded as waves of injured people arrived, while some medical facilities themselves suffered flood damage. Floodwaters mixed with sewage and industrial chemicals, creating severe contamination and raising the threat of disease outbreaks. To prevent a public health crisis, relief organizations distributed water purification tablets, emergency medicines, and essential medical supplies. Yet agricultural losses remained staggering. Rice paddies, cornfields, and vegetable farms were completely destroyed. Livestock perished in large numbers. Seed reserves for the coming planting season were washed away, raising fears of long-term food shortages. Infrastructure across the province was nearly paralyzed. Bridges collapsed, major highways were washed out, and saturated slopes triggered landslides that blocked mountain roads. Railway services were suspended, leaving areas isolated. Engineers were dispatched urgently to inspect remaining dams and reservoirs amid fears of further collapses as heavy rain continued. Authorities mobilized all available resources. Military units were deployed to assist in evacuations, deliver supplies, and reinforce embankments. Hydrological experts monitored river systems and issued early warnings for downstream areas. Humanitarian groups worked with local governments to provide shelter, medicine, and even psychological support. Environmental scientists warned that contaminated soil and water could bring long-lasting effects to agriculture and public health. This disaster stands as a stark reminder of weaknesses in dam management and the growing dangers posed by climate change, which is making extreme weather more frequent and severe. Although Yunnan has flood control infrastructure, this event revealed its limitations. Experts emphasize the urgent need for stricter dam safety standards, expanded real-time monitoring, and community preparedness training.
看地上这个多厚。
Amid the tragedy, the courage and solidarity of Yunnan's people shine through. Many risked their own lives to save neighbors. Volunteers paddled boats to deliver food to flood-hit areas. Doctors and nurses worked tirelessly through the night under dire conditions. Together, they wrote a story of resilience and humanity. The road to recovery will take years. Homes must be rebuilt, transportation restored, farmland rehabilitated, and polluted water sources cleaned. Authorities now face not only the challenge of repairing what was lost, but also of building stronger defenses to protect future generations. For tens of thousands of families, the journey ahead remains daunting, but the shared determination to rise again will be a source of strength. The tragedy of September 6, 2025 will remain a painful memory, but it also serves as a profound reminder of the importance of preparedness, adaptation, and unity in the face of natural disasters. Thank you for following this report, and please stay informed, stay safe, and continue to share solidarity. We will bring you the latest updates in our upcoming reports.
Nature doesn't send us warnings, but we can. Floods, earthquakes, wildfires, and storms are striking harder and faster than ever before. By subscribing, you are not just watching, you are joining a movement to stay alert, stay informed, and helps others to do the same. Hit the subscribe now because the next disaster won't wait, and neither should you. Be ready and be aware.